Red alert! Housing may increase another few more percent in 2022 and 2023. What am I talking about? Well, let's hit the books and find out what's going on. All right, guys, let's backtrack to some older articles that we've covered here many times on the channel. In 2016, Canada wants more Chinese workers, students, and tourists, immigration minister says. But this doesn't count towards our immigration numbers. This counts towards investment. So they bring a lot of people. So they're looking at bringing in 500,000 per year. They bring a lot of money, is what I meant to say. And they're opening up visas to 500,000 per year. This does not count against immigration stats. This actually counts towards small business or investors coming into Canada or business ventures. So that's not has to do with what stats Immigration Canada states. It's very different, okay? So there it is right there. Then what happens? Well, Canada would be in a recession without money laundering. Billions of dollars, and they've only caught a few years of it right there, 2011, 2015, $200 billion in housing. And that's why anywhere across Canada in the major cities, housing is out of reach for the locals that built the infrastructure and built the housing. And why did 2020 become the hottest housing market? Well, see, a lot of people say that Trudeau's dumb. He's actually very smart when it comes to making ties with certain countries. Now, he was pro-China for forever, but he needed the money to come offshore. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the UK were competing for foreign investors to buy up their property. Canada and all these countries are all exporting homes, and the blue states in America. Right now, America is going through Amerifornia. Amerifornia is happening where America is going to turn into California. Now, let's keep going here. So 2020 and 2021 were the biggest because Canada took the side of Hong Kong. Canada loves Hong Kong. Canada believes in freedom for Hong Kongs. Well, Hong Kongans brought in billions of dollars to Canada as China clamps down, and Canada was on the front to bring in Hong Kongers, and we got 43.6 billion that was caught, that they know of. It's not caught, it's theirs. They're going to buy our housing and leave the locals homeless and leave homeowners rich on paper. But then what's going to happen? Well, this happened. Canada's housing market hotter than ever, and investors play a big role. That's from like mainstream media. So this is why investors are playing a big role when it comes to propping up our housing markets and wiping out our middle class that built the infrastructure. So that's what's happening right there. So let's move on. What's happening now? And why is housing going to keep going up now? Well, potentially could go up because Trudeau's back on it again to save his Canadians. Here it is right here. Taiwan, Canada to start talks on investment agreement. So there it is. Taipei, Taiwan and Canada have agreed to start talks on an investment protection agreement. Both governments said on Monday part of a Chinese-claimed island efforts boost ties for fellow democracies in the face of growing pressure from Beijing. We said that on Mike in the Night. We said that like 5 months ago. I said, watch with the Taiwan tensions that Canada is going to step in and bring in the money. And then Australia's pissed and they're like, we want that money too. We don't care about our middle class. And then New Zealand's going to say the same thing. Heck, we don't care about our middle class even more. We need more Taiwanese money in here, right? So everyone's going to be going against China. So next, Japan. They're going to go to Japan and say, well, threats to Japan once Taiwan is taken over. Japan is next. And then from Japan, maybe Australia. And they're going to try and push out, I guess, whatever local Australians. And they're going to Trudeau will keep making these plans with countries that are a threat under China's Beijing. So Canada basically turned its back in a way, propagandized, turned its back on China, but still loves China. We are an autonomous region of China here in Canada. So is Washington State, Oregon, California, like all along this coast. It's all basically an autonomous region of China. Empty homes everywhere. You go to the major cities, you don't see too many Canadian people. I don't know how it is in places like California. Do you see a lot of Americans? I don't know. But in Canada, you don't see a lot of Canadians, right? When you go to the major cities anymore. So what's happening? Well, lots is happening. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep going forward and making ties with countries to bring in the money and a garage in Canada. A garbage will be $3 million. It keeps going to that. And I ain't making this up because that's what's been happening all these years. And if you want to know when it started in 2010, after the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. That's when Canada started deporting more and more Europeans and bringing in more and more foreign investors to replace. Infrastructure and garbage won't be taken out going in the next couple of years. Everything will start crumbling because a lot of the people that are coming in are not going to want to get their hands dirty. They're going to want to work in the banks, the offices. They don't want to build the banks and offices. The Europeans did. The Portuguese, the Italian, the Greeks, the Hungarians, the Polish built the banks. But they're not coming back. And that's why Canada's going through a major labor shortage. Heck, we'll just get some Chinese builders in here. We'll put a 4-year warranty on a house now. We'll put a 4-year warranty on a building now. Mortgages don't extend 4 years, the life of the building. Well, that's what's happening in China. Look what's happening to all the Chinese-owned builders in Australia. The buildings are falling apart. They're tilting. They're cracking. They're falling apart. Yeah. Comment below. Let me know. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken. Share this video. Get the truth out. We've been on YouTube since 2010. First channel taken down in 2012. And slowly, kind of surely, back again. Shadow banned. Unshadow ban me, folks. Share this video. Mike Martin's here. Join me on Mike of the Night tonight. Link below for Mike of the Night. I have spoken.